Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to From the Mayor's Office. I'm Barry O'Brien, and I'm here with West Palm Beach Mayor Jerry Moyo from her office. Good morning, Mayor.
Good morning, Barry.
Well, it's good to see you again. As always, we want to thank our friends at Cosmo and Company for bringing this to us. And this is one of my favorite weeks in West Palm Beach. It is Barrett Jackson weekend.
I know you're a big fan.
I just love it. Now, we're recording this on Thursday afternoon, so our timing is a little off. But if you're hearing this on Saturday or Sunday morning, it's going on out at the fairgrounds, and will be broadcast on some of the cable channels. Tonight is the VIP party. I always love going. This is, in my mind, this is the best $10 or $15 ticket that you can buy. A whole day, you don't have to buy anything. You just go out there and smile and see all these beautiful cars and see all the people who are coming into West Palm Beach at this time of the year just to come and spend some money. And
that's great.
And there are some good auctions there that are also for charity, so it's great. Do you go out?
I haven't recently. When they first did it, they did it down here in the downtown. So that was nice. But I haven't been since it's been at the fairgrounds.
It has expanded quite a lot.
I'm not a big car buff. So
even some of the new car manufacturers are displaying out there. You can go out and drive a new car if you want to get a new Chevy Impala. You sign up and you can drive it around the racetrack there. So there's a lot of neat things. Also this weekend, there's an event in the alley. I remember reading about this a couple of months ago when they were going to do it, and it sounded really neat. C'est la Via. So if you're listening here on, now this is a Saturday event, right?
Correct.
So if you're listening on Sunday morning, you missed it. But Saturday morning, get out there. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, this is some folks from Florida Atlantic University who are involved in the urban design planning department. And we have alleys in our downtown. Lots of people don't know that, but we have alleys behind our stores. And sometimes they get to be looking pretty shoddy. And the folks are coming to 312, 313, behind 313 Clematis or 312 Clematis. In the alley, they're going to spruce it up. They're going to try some interesting ideas on how to make the alley, more usable and more attractive. So I think it'll be fun.
Now, how much will it take up the entire block of Clematis there, or is it just going to be behind that store?
It's going to be in the alley behind that particular area. So it's in the 300 block of Clematis.
I know there's a lot of cities that have done this. Obviously, the alleys were built for access to stores years and years ago so that they wouldn't be blocking the main streets. But for the most part of the daytime, and certainly at night, they're really not being used for that. I think up in Portland, Maine, I think of an alley that parallels 4th Street. There's all kinds of vibrant nightlife there in restaurants and bars, and there are no cars at all. Right. And I'm sure that years ago it was just an alley for delivery, and with a little bit of creativity, they've made it very nice, put in some lighting and whatever. So.
Well, these people are very creative. They've gotten a lot of energy from the downtown community. A lot of people are buying into what they want to do, and I think it's going to be really exciting.
Is it going to be an all-day event? Is it going to go into the night?
I know it's in the morning. I don't know if it'll go into the evening.
Okay, all right. Just read that the Flagler Bridge is going to be closed from May 12th. First I read May 1st, and then I guess somebody probably said, oops, that's Sunfest. So May 12th for 6 months. How do you anticipate that that's going to affect us over here on this side of the bridge?
Well, I think that there will be a little more traffic, particularly on Okeechobee Boulevard, so we'll really have to think about ways to address that. I, as a matter of fact, saw Peter Elwell, the town manager from Palm Beach this morning, and chatted with him a little bit. But, I think if we all work together, we'll be able to figure it out. And it's good that it's during the summer, because things will slow down, certainly. We'll just have to work it through. It's only 6 months. It's during the slowest period
Right.
of the year, so.
Do you anticipate that this will be a one-year thing, or could this possibly go on again next year? I mean, I know this bridge construction has been going on for a long time, and it's very complicated.
It is very complicated, and I have no idea what will happen beyond the next 6 months and having it closed for that 6-month period. So I think that they'll let us know when they know as well.
Mhm. I saw something recently where I guess you've got a meeting coming up next week with the new head of the CRA. Can you tell us a little bit about his thoughts on Broadway and police presence?
Sure.
I know there was a big walk, was it last weekend, for a
That's
little
right. Yep.
solidarity of making sure this is our neighborhood and we want to enjoy it?
Right. Well, we have a new CRA director. We have new folks available to us, and about a month ago we did a visioning activity, or charrette, for a whole week. We had people there talking to folks who lived in the neighborhood and putting together a very comprehensive plan for the north end of the city. They are going to present that plan on Tuesday night at our CRA meeting. And part of
And where is that held?
that's in the city commission
Okay,
chambers.
and that's open to the public?
Of course. Part of it is to address issues on Broadway. And there's a feeling that Broadway is not as safe as we would like it to be. Certainly there's a perception that it's not safe. We've done a lot to bring crime down in that area, but there continues to be the perception. So what we have to do is address the perception. And one of the things that the CRA director wants to do is put more visible police on the street, so people feel that it's safer and that it's a good place to go and be. We know how well that has worked in the Northwood area. In Northwood Village,
Which of course is right adjacent to that.
It's right there, and we have our security guards there all the time, walking up and down the street. And I think as a result, as we've surveyed, people no longer see that as an area to be concerned for safety. They see it as a safe area. So we want to translate that into all of Broadway.
You mentioned security guards. Tell us a little bit about the difference between the security guards and the police officer. Are they the ones with the yellow shirts that I see? Now, that's correct?
Yes, that is. Those are the yellow shirts. And they're really more ambassadors, and they're there to help people, to make sure people feel safe. If there's anything unlawful going on, they immediately call the police. They have a great working relationship with our police department, so they're in communication constantly with them. But they're there to make sure that people feel safe, and if people have questions, they're available to answer those questions, and if there's anything going on that we need to call the police, they'll call the police immediately.
Right. I know when I lived in Washington, D.C., we had some very successful business, I guess they were business improvement districts.
Right.
And they helped you to find the closest restaurants, the
Right.
subway stop. They had the little two-way radios. It
Yeah.
really worked out very, very well.
It's been a good, worked out very well. We have the same ones in downtown, different companies, but the same idea in downtown. And it's worked very well for our downtown area and for the Northwood Village area.
Very good. We're with West Palm Beach Mayor Jerry Moyo from the Mayor's Office. I'm Barry O'Brien, and we'll be back after this brief message from Cosmo and Company. And we are back. I'm Barry O'Brien here from the Mayor's Office. I'm with West Palm Beach Mayor Jerry Moyo here on Thursday afternoon from her office in downtown West Palm Beach. Mayor Moyo, I saw a story in one of the papers the other day that kind of caught my attention. I'm always learning new things about how this city operates and how the area operates. And I saw that the commission had approved $100,000 to pay a couple in Palm Beach whose home had been damaged by water from burst pipes over there. And I really don't want to get into the details of whether they should have been paid $100,000 or not. It sounds like they had a lot of damage over there. But what I was really surprised about, and I didn't realize, was that the city of West Palm Beach apparently provides water to the town of Palm Beach. And certainly that has been going on long before you were mayor, okay? But I'm just wondering, as a taxpayer in West Palm Beach, how does this work for me? Should I feel good that are we making any profit on this water? And maybe I shouldn't say obviously, it would seem to me that the pipes are owned by the town of Palm Beach. Do we have to take care of them?
Well, we have been selling water to the town of Palm Beach for quite a while. Rest assured that we're not losing money on that.
That's good.
And we also sell it to the town of South Palm Beach as well. And it's been an agreement we've had for a while. The water main break was due to something that happened through our water, conveying our water to the household. And I can't tell you if we own the pipes. I'm not entirely clear. I'm pretty sure we do, and that we maintain them.
So that had to be going on for 100 years. That's how old the pipes are.
I don't know if those are original pipes or what.
Yeah. Okay.
We have some old ones in our city, certainly, and we've laid out an asset management plan, so we're going to be addressing all of our underground services to make sure that, that doesn't happen often.
Sunfest is coming up.
It is.
What's that going to do to the city? What do we need to know about that? I know that a few weeks ago in the boat show, we were talking about security with sizes of bags coming in and whatever, but obviously the crowd that goes to Sunfest is a very different one than goes to the boat show, and it's a very exciting time down here.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you probably want to get into details a little bit closer, but people are starting to think about it.
Well, we have the same requirements where you're only allowed to bring in bags of a certain size. If you bring in a clear plastic bag, you'll get through the lines faster. So make sure, or if you leave your bags in the car, leave them in your trunk, and don't bring them in. That will be even better. We're going to have high security all around, more police than we typically do, because we think it's important to make sure that people feel safe. I would. It's just a great asset to our city to have Sunfest, and it's great fun. And I'm looking forward to hearing some of the bands that are coming myself. I actually know a few.
Me too.
Year.
Yes, that's good. That's good.
Yeah. Last year and the year before, I'm like, who are they?
Who are they? Who are they? Yes.
Yeah.
I just read, and you may not even be aware of this, I just read it, that the Colorado State University has put out their hurricane season prediction for this
I don't
year.
want to know.
And they are saying that it is going to be a lighter than normal season, which is wonderful. However, I had somebody at my house this morning giving me a quote on putting in a generator, okay? So we all think of that in the back of our minds here. I don't care whether it's a light prediction or a heavy prediction, I guess we always have to be prepared for the worst. What does the city do? In times like this, you're sitting here and it's the month of April, you're out, what do all your departments go through in their preparations?
Well, this is a very timely question. We have, first of all, about 3 weeks ago, we had our emergency management people talk to us. We have a comprehensive emergency management plan that we reviewed. We're telling everybody to put their trash out. It's amnesty time, so if you have a lot of trimmings, put them out. Right. We're saying trim your trees, get the loose branches off, take good care.
That's why my HOA has been so busy in the past week.
Let me just get one quick thing in here. We have a leadership academy for climate change. If you're interested, it will be at the Lake Pavilion on April 16th from 9 to 4.
Excellent. That's it for this week. From the Mayor's Office, I'm Barry O'Brien. I want to thank West Palm Beach Mayor Jerry Moyo and Cosmo and Company. We will see you next weekend.
Very good.